Hey guys, Joe Smith here. Some more crazy news here this past week here locally. So this house in Rogers, Eastside Rogers, and caught on fire and ended up burning. Well, the fire department got there and got put out. Police takes a guy to the police station to wait for a Red Cross to come and help him out. When they get to the police station, the man turns around and runs back to the police SUV, the Rogers police SUV that he just rode to the station in. Not in handcuffs or nothing, not under arrest, not charged with anything. Just taking him there to wait for the Red Cross to get there to find him a place to stay and get him some supplies and stuff. He jumps in the police SUV that's on the south side of Rogers, takes off down the highway to the freeway, jumps on the freeway, starts heading north through Rogers, Bentonville, Bella Vista, almost to the Missouri border before they finally get him with like 30 police vehicles following him from 3 different cities, plus probably county and maybe even highway patrol.
It's the ultimate tailgate trailer. To win it, just text HOGS to 45595.
Show you her news story after this commercial.
Tailgate giveaway is brought to you by Pepsi and Channel 5.
The house fire turns into a high-speed chase this morning after a homeowner reportedly stole a police vehicle. 5 News reporter Juliana Clipson has more details on what happened. Juliana?
Darren, this is all that's left of this Rogers home after it caught fire early this morning, just a shell of what it once was. But this story takes a bizarre twist. The homeowner then reportedly stole a police car, leading cops on a high-speed chase.
It looked like there was a Christmas parade going on out here with all the lights and the fire trucks, so I stepped out, and it was fully engulfed. It was fully engulfed, and first thing I thought was, I hope Kobe made it out.
Investigators now are trying to piece together what started the fire here at this Rogers home and what caused the homeowner to later steal a police vehicle. The home was completely in flames when Rogers Fire Department arrived.
It was heavily involved. Like I say, our battalion chief was the first due there, and I mean that was the initial report that he had was heavy fire on that front side.
Kobe Hurst lived in the home, and he and his pets were not harmed in this fire.
We really try to pride ourselves on offering help to the homeowners and things like that. So once we're out and we know that this house is obviously not livable, then that next thing is between us and the police department or whatever the case may be.
Rogers police did say Hurst struggles with his mental health. Police say they brought Hurst to the station after the fire to get him that help he needed from the Red Cross. But just after making it in the door, Hurst turned around and got into the same police vehicle that brought him there and sped off. Hurst then led officers on a high-speed chase on Interstate 49 before finally stopping in Bella Vista, nearly hitting a Rogers school bus during the chase and stopping just before a Bentonville school bus with students on board. The power and utilities were shut off on Spring Street for a few hours while first responders worked. One neighbor who lives just across the street from Hurst for multiple years says this wasn't the first time Hurst has been in trouble with the law.
So that made it very cold, especially for those of us who have electric heat. It was very cold. But other than that, just nobody here is really surprised at what has happened.
Rogers Fire Department tells me the investigation here into what started this fire is still in the very early stages, and they have not determined a cause at this time. Live in Rogers, covering news where you live, Juliana Clipson, 5 News.
All right, Juliana, thanks. No students were on.
Neighbors say not real surprised what happened. Yeah, it's probably a neighborhood meth lab blew up and burnt the place down. The guy's probably high on meth. Thought he was going to get arrested and go to jail. That's probably why he ran back out and jumped in the police car and took off. But nice. Joe Smith Square's got the craziest news stories here with all these meth addicts and stuff. Well, it's been local news with Joe Smith. Have a good weekend.